Good afternoon and welcome to the Assembly Committee on Natural Resources. Will the committee secretary please call the roll?
Assembly members Considine. Present. DeLong.
Present.
Gurr.
Here.
Hanson. Jackson.
Here.
Karras.
Here.
Kasama.
Here.
LaRue Hatch.
Here.
Marzola.
Present.
Watts.
Here.
And Anderson.
And I am present, and I believe Assembly Member Hanson just arrived as well. So we are all here. I want to welcome everyone to this meeting, those here in Carson City, as well as anyone joining in Las Vegas, Elko, or listening online. On today's agenda, we are simply work sessioning bills. Always a good thing. But first, some housekeeping. Public comment will take place at the end of the meeting. Each person will be limited to 2 minutes. Just a reminder as well. You guys all know what's going on. Okay, so let's move on to the work sessions. I think everybody that's here has been through this a few times. So with that, let's get started with our work sessions. As a reminder, it is not customary for the committee to take testimony or rehear bills during a work session. However, I may invite the bill sponsor or witness to come forward to make clarifications on the bill or to answer questions during our consideration of a measure. And we will begin with Assembly Bill 26. Ms. Parrott, would you please go ahead?
Thank you, Chair Anderson. Becky Peratt, Legislative Council Bureau for the record. As a reminder, as nonpartisan committee staff, I can neither advocate for nor oppose any of the measures that come before this committee. Assembly Bill 26 revises provisions related to dams. This includes, but is not limited to, establishing a liability exemption for the state engineer, assistant, or authorized agents in certain situations, revising provisions related to the construction, reconstruction, or alteration of dams, and the authority of the state engineer to order the removal of certain dams, diversion works, or obstructions. The bill is sponsored by the Assembly Committee on Natural Resources on behalf of the Division of Water Resources. The state engineer presented on the bill on February 12th. There is an amendment to the bill which removes authorized agents from the exemption of liability in Section 1 of the bill. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Are there any questions for AB 26, the dam bill? Seeing none, is there a motion to amend and do pass? Thank you.
Only if I can say, so moved for the dam bill.
Thank you so much. I have a motion from Assemblymember Gurr, a second from Assemblymember DeLong. Are there any discussions on the motion? Hearing none. Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. It passes unanimously. I will ask Assemblymember Gurr reluctantly to do the floor statement. Try your best not to refer to what this is about, possibly. All right, let's move on to Assembly Bill 132. Ms. Peratt.
Assembly Bill 132 is sponsored by Assemblymember Yurick and was heard on March 12th. The bill increases the maximum capacity of guzzlers from 20,000 gallons to 40,000 gallons and increases the maximum pipe length of guzzlers from 1/4 of a mile to 1/2 of a mile. There are no amendments to this bill. Thank you, Chair.
All right, members, are there any questions on AB 132? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to do pass. Great, beat people to it. All right, I have a motion from Assemblymember DeLong, second from Assemblymember Gurr. Are there any discussions? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Passes unanimously, and I will ask Assemblymember Yurick to provide the floor statement. Next, let's move on to Assembly Bill 354. You're up.
Assembly Bill 354 removes certain federal and state entities from the Nevada State Board on Geographic Names and replaces them with other federal and state entities. The bill is sponsored by the Assembly Committee on Government Affairs. Assemblymember Karras presented on this bill along with Dr. Paul White and Dr. Christine Johnson. It was heard on March 17th. there is an amendment to this bill, which amongst other provisions, removes all federal entities from serving as voting members on the board, provides that those federal entities, specifically the National Park Service, BLM, and United States Forest Service, remain on the board in an advisory capacity, and decreases the number of voting members on the board from 12 to 9. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Are there any questions regarding AB 354? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion. Oh, wow. Some people really want to make sure this gets done. All right. I have a motion to amend and do pass from Assemblymember Considine, second from Watts. Are there any discussions on the motion? Seeing all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, it passes unanimously, and I will ask Assemblymember Karas to do the work session. A floor statement. Finally, people rushing me. And finally, Assembly Bill 405.
Assembly Bill 405 is sponsored by Assemblymember Flanagan and was heard on March 24th. The bill requires the Director of the State Department of Agriculture to establish a program to assist in the development of community gardens and urban farms in areas of the state with high levels of food insecurity, including areas designated as food deserts. There are no amendments to this bill. Thank you, Chair.
Scared to start this process now. All right, I will entertain a motion to do pass AB 405.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion from Assemblymember LaRue Hatch, a second from Assemblymember Watts. Are there any discussions on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay? Hearing none, the motion is passed unanimously, and I will assign the floor statement to Assemblymember Flanagan. All right, so last thing on our agenda today, we'll now start with public comment. As a reminder, members of the public can provide public comment in person, by phone, or submit written public comment to the committee's email up to 24 hours after the meeting. Instructions for providing public comment can be found on the agenda, including the call-in information. Just a reminder, I ask that you limit public comment to 2 minutes per speaker, and staff will time each speaker during public comment to ensure everyone has a fair opportunity to speak. Please remember to clearly state and spell your name, and we will begin with public comment from those in the physical locations. Is there anyone here in Carson City who would like to offer public comment? Seeing none, Las Vegas, maybe they're behind a podium someplace. Elko, AVH.
Chair, the public lines are open and working, but we have no callers to give public comment at this time.
Thank you so much, and thank you, committee, for all of your time today and diligence in making sure to read those bills beforehand. That concludes our meeting for today. Our next meeting will be on Monday, March 31st at 4 p.m. The meeting is adjourned.